Well, who couldn't predict this happening, eh? This is what happens when you have writers who think they know better and know better than everyone else. This is usually the outcome. The Witcher Season 4 viewership crashes as Henry Cavill exit backlash takes a toll. Netflix's relaunch of The Witcher is losing viewers according to new streaming data. The Witcher Season 4 has created plenty of headlines with Liam Hemsworth stepping into the role of Geralt of Rivia, formerly played by Henry Cavill. This change has drawn plenty of controversy similar to the decision to have David Corenswet be the new Superman. Yet, where the new Superman seems to have mostly paid off for Warner Brothers, Netflix is not so lucky with The Witcher recasting. According to what's on Netflix, The Witcher Season 4 landed at number 2 on Netflix's English TV list with 7.4 million views across its first 4 days of release. While there is no direct metric for Season 1, Season 2's first week views were at 18.5 million. Even though that is 3 extra days, it is unlikely Season 4 would have doubled its viewership in the 3 days that followed. Season 3 pulled in 15.2 million, though it is worth noting that Season 3 was split into 2 premiere weeks, first in June 2023 and then in July 2023. There is certainly a lot to take from The Witcher's Season 4 viewership. It is likely many fans jumped ship following Henry Cavill's departure. Yes, that's pretty much what it was. Yet it is clear that The Witcher has been losing views with each new season, a trend seen with many Netflix series. This is partially why Netflix tend to end series after 3 seasons, as their logic has been that a returning show brings in fewer viewers than a new series. Another important factor to note is that Netflix dropped The Witcher Season 4 on October the 30th, 2025, 1 day before Halloween. It is likely that even fans of The Witcher were more interested in Halloween-themed programming at the time, which may have impacted its first 2 days of viewership. I think that's kind of a stretch, but we'll move on. Contrast that with Season 1, which debuted on December the 20th, 2019, and Season 2, which debuted on December the 17th, 2021, both close to holiday weekends. The Witcher Season 3 moved out of holiday frame and into the summer, with Season 3 Part 1 airing on June the 29th, 2023, and Part 2 on July the 27th, 2023. Like I mentioned, I do think that is a bit of a stretch, saying people just didn't watch it because they went to watch Halloween films instead, because like this article mentions, Season 1 and Season 2 were released in late December, around Christmas time. Going by that logic, why didn't people go to watch Christmas films rather than watch those first 2 series? Why didn't they go watch films like Die Hard, Home Alone, Santa Claus, one of the 500 million adaptations of A Christmas Carol? That's why I say that people just choosing to watch Halloween films instead, even though I think it might have played a tiny part, is not the big significant reason why people haven't watched this series. But moving on, then there is of course the gap between releases. It has been 6 years since The Witcher debuted on Netflix, and 2 since Season 3 aired. With the new window release of Season 3 and the fanfare of Henry Cavill's final episode, it's easy to imagine that many audiences thought The Witcher was over, and many fans declared that to be the case. Whatever the case, as the series heads towards its Season 5 conclusion, it may not be the grand finale Netflix envisioned when they began this journey. Yes, I am going to assume that when Season 5 does eventually come out, the viewership and the numbers are going to be very similar to this, if not lower. I think we all know why the viewership in this series has drastically decreased, and it is obviously the fact that Henry Cavill departed from the show. It was well known that there were creative differences between him and the writers. Henry Cavill ultimately disagreed with the direction that the show was heading, where they were taking his character. I mean, Henry Cavill is someone who has literally played the Witcher games. As we all know, Henry Cavill is a massive nerd. He loves his video games, he loves his PC gaming, he loves his Warhammer. In many ways, Henry Cavill is literally me. I mean, we both have millions of birds flocking towards us, and we even share a birthday, because my birthday is also the 5th of May. So in many ways, Henry Cavill is literally Lord Flashheart. I mean, it's a well-known bit of trivia that Henry Cavill actually nearly didn't get the role of Superman in Man of Steel, because of the fact he missed the call from Zack Snyder saying, hey, you've got the role. And what was he doing? He was busy gaming. I think he was playing World of Warcraft or League of Legends, a game like that. But luckily, despite how hilarious that is, he did still get the role in the end. But going back to the main reason as to why Henry Cavill did leave the Witcher show, you can understand why he left the way he did. And you can understand why fans of The Witcher are really upset by this. They're really unhappy. You can see why they've not gone back to watch this 4th series. But talking about the actor that did replace Henry Cavill, Liam Hemsworth, you've got to kind of feel bad for him in this position, because he's came in to take the place of Henry Cavill, and it seems like fans they just haven't got that emotional connection to him, I don't think, like they did with Henry Cavill. And that's always usually the case when an established character does get a recasting like this. And I don't think it's necessarily Liam Hemsworth's fault. I don't think he's a bad actor or anything. It's just, if fans had to choose between Henry Cavill or Liam Hemsworth, 9 times out of 10, they're going to go with Henry Cavill. It's just how it is. He's a more popular actor. This was ultimately a show, I believe, where they clearly needed Henry Cavill more than he needed them. I think Henry Cavill is going to be fine. He's going to get more film roles. There's a lot of rumours going around that he might be the next James Bond, but there's nothing confirmed just yet. I just know there's a lot of people that want him to be the next James Bond. If the writers weren't so far up their own arses and listened to someone who actually played the games, then maybe this series could have been completely different. But ultimately, gentlemen, be sure to let us know what you think about this down below. What are your opinions on the declined viewership of Season 4 of The Witcher? Be sure to let us know what you think about this down below. Alright, gentlemen, this has been Lord Flashart. Make sure to rate, comment, favourite, share and subscribe, and I will see you again. Cheerio.